Hey, what's up? HighSpot here, and today I am going to be looking at a game called Black Morph. This is a point-and-click adventure game. Well, technically it's a demo for a point-and-click adventure game that will hopefully be coming our way sometime in the future. But I just wanted to share this with everyone because I was really struck by the unique way which you can interact with the environment and solve puzzles in this game. Now, there isn't a lot of information that I could find on Black Morph as far as the developers go, but it is credited on GameJolt to Selmiak, Jaiperna, aka Creamy, and Imant. The game itself is summarized as a black morph, use your ability to turn into living things to make your way through an enchanting forest. Now, I came across this game on the Adventure Game Studio website, where it's currently the pick of the month. Black Morph won the monthly Adventure Game Studio contest in January of 2017, and this demo was uploaded to GameJolt at the beginning of February of this year. And I haven't seen any news about a full release since that time, but hopefully we'll see something in the future before too long. But for now, let's just jump right into it. This is Black Morph. Okay, so I just flew in, and the way this game works is basically, or here, it shows you pretty easily. There's kind of a built-in tutorial. Come up here, I grab one of the reeds. Left click on any item to transform or turn back into human. Right click anywhere to show or hide the transformation window. So this is a transformation window, pops up. I just touched that reed, and so basically what this game is, the entire mechanic is that you can turn into any other living object that you touch. So I just touched that reed. If I click on this reed here, I turn into a reed, which doesn't seem extremely useful at this point, and it isn't, but it will be later on. So instead of like an inventory menu, you have a menu of all the things you can touch. And this is what I came in as, but let me turn back to human. If I try to turn into the owl again, you try to turn into an owl once again, but you fail. It's been too long since you've touched the bird. So that doesn't really, since this demo was so short, that mechanic of timing out things that you've touched doesn't really come into play. But I think probably in the full game it might maybe be part of puzzles where maybe you needed to be a dandelion but you took too long or something like that, which would be kind of cool. But I've touched that dandelion, so I've added it to my inventory of things. Over on this side is a bee, which I can't touch yet. And if I come back over this way, the whole purpose of the demo is to, where is it? To enter this cavern. You sense a strong magic emanating from the cavern. That's what led you here in the first place. But if I try to go in, you can't see anything. It's too dark inside. So I need to find a way to see in the dark or get some light, one of the two. You pick up the worm. As it's dead, you won't be able to turn into it. So this does kind of serve as an inventory as well, because I actually did pick up that dead worm, which I will use a little bit later. There's Mr. Bird, which I cannot touch. You try to scare the bird, but it won't budge. Alright, and so this is the entirety of this land right here, but if you see the wind moving here, there it is. I'm going to turn into the dandelion. You wait till the wind comes up. There you go. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Mushrooms. Yes, please. And since this is an adventure game, I am going to look everywhere and touch everything that I possibly can, because that's what I do. Fireflies, that would be perfect for the cave. You try to catch the fireflies, but they are too fast. And I don't think I have anything to catch them yet. The sweet smell of lavender doesn't attract the fireflies. So obviously I need to do something here, but I don't think I have anything yet. So let's go this way. Let's keep looking. Yellow flowers. You graze the yellow petals. Orange flowers. Blue flower. Alright. And I do already know what to do, so I'm not going to be searching around. So this seems like a perfect place to be a reed, right? So let's try. Let's drop this in the lake. Turn into a reed. You've turned into a reed right beside the worm. You can feel its body against your stalk. All you can do now is wait. So we shall wait. And there's a fish. Come on. And I can now turn into a fish. Or a shadow fish or something. I don't think there's anything over here. Except for a moon. Very bright moon. Looks like eyes right there. Something is watching me. A human. Alright. And up here is... There's a big spider web under the tree. You decide to avoid it. But I actually want to get in... Ooh, I can't do that yet. Alright, so let's go this way. So that's obviously a hint that I need to attract that spider. Which I will do... I don't remember where I used the fish. I guess we'll find out. So, let's see... I don't... Is it this one? No. Fireflies don't appreciate orange flowers. Oh, there we go. Come on. And now I can be a firefly. But we can't go back yet. So, well, we can, but I want to do this first so there's no backtracking. Oh no, you've been caught off guard in a spider web. So it wraps me up. Thankfully it didn't kill me right away. I'm gonna go ahead and... There we go. So now I can be a spider. Now let's head back. Since the wind was only blowing in one direction, we will turn into a firefly. And head back that way. Fly across that gap. But if I were to keep going, Mr. Bird's gonna eat me. So, you've been eaten by the flycatcher. And that's, I like that it just starts you right there. It knows you were probably gonna die that first time, so it just starts you over. I wonder if I can... Nah, it's not interested. Can I go up there? No, I can't. Alright. And if I try to go in here as the firefly right now, that bird's gonna get me. So, I'm gonna come over here. Walking does get a little tedious, but that's just kind of the nature of adventure games, I suppose. Like having to keep clicking on the same thing. Spider. Because if I try to get it with the firefly, it's gonna just fly away. So I'm going to grab that bee. Or not. Grab that bee. Did I get it? No. Try again. Bee. Yeah, I got it. Alright. Get out of here, bee. Can't turn into a bee on the tree? Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna teach that flycatcher a lesson. Attack the bird. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. And now we can turn into the firefly and go into the cave. So it's pretty straightforward puzzles. I like the puzzles are all... they're very intuitive, and it's not too hard to figure out. It's not really much of a challenge so far. I imagine in a full game this will get a lot more challenging, but I like how it gives you an obvious goal. I mean, it says it's dark, so obviously you need to get something to go in there, and it really, it doesn't handhold through it, but it's pretty obvious where you're supposed to go. Is that a bear? I think I saw a bear. To be continued, and hopefully it'll be continued in the not too distant future. But I just wanted to share this with everyone because I really enjoyed I enjoyed playing it. So yeah, if you want to check this out for yourself and you want to follow along with the development, like I said, I haven't seen any updates on it in the past, well, since it was uploaded really, but you can maybe leave a comment for the developers and kind of check in, see where they are, and encourage them to go ahead and do a full game for this, because I think it's pretty cool. I'd play a full-length game of this, but this was Black Morph. I have been High Spot, and I'll see you next time.